If you're thinking about relocating to New Bedford and you're wondering what is there to do here, well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 things that you can do here in New Bedford. And some of these are my favorite things to do, and I do them almost every day. If you're new here, my name is Roberto, local real estate agent here, helping buyers and sellers and people relocating to New Bedford and the surrounding areas. If you have any question about the city or the market, feel free to reach out to me. You can text, call, email, or you can book a Zoom call with me. Let me share with you some of these things that I do almost every day, and I really enjoy them. That's why I love New Bedford so much, because there's so much to do here. So number one here is fishing. So for me, I came from a tropical island. I used to fish all the time. I remember when I was a kid, I used to go out fishing all the time. So when I came here to New Bedford, and the great thing about New Bedford here, you have beach right here in New Bedford, and I'm actually walking right now here near the beach. So if you enjoy fishing, if that's kind of your lifestyle, then you're definitely gonna love New Bedford. And I do it almost every summertime. Now I have to say, during the winter time, it is very cold, so I don't really do it. I don't really fish during the winter time. And I have to say too, during the winter time, it's kind of boring, so there's not really much to do. As you know, here in New England, it does get really cold, so most of the time you're gonna be stuck inside the house or you'll be working. But summertime, there's a lot of things that you can do here in New Bedford. So if you enjoy fishing, and not only that, you can bring your own boat here. All the way down there, there's a boat ramp that you can bring your boat. I see people bring their boats there. I mean, I don't have a boat here in New Bedford, maybe one day, but that's something that you can do. That's kind of your lifestyle. That is really a fun thing that you can do. And number two, actually, let me pull up the list here on my phone so I don't forget as I'm walking right now doing this video. So let me just pull out my notes. All right, so number two is ride a bike. So I really enjoy riding bike here in New Bedford. I do it every summertime. And here in New Bedford, there's actually plenty of biking trails here near the beach. There's plenty of places here that you can ride your bike. And I love New Bedford how it's like a small town, so it's really easy to get around. A lot of people, sometimes they get to work just using their bike. And for me, I am an active person. I always like to be outside. That's why summertime is one of my favorite seasons here in New Bedford, because there's a lot to do, and I like to be outside, fishing, riding bikes. So if you enjoy riding bikes, whether you're looking maybe to retire or you're just like a young person, you're definitely gonna enjoy New Bedford here, especially during the summertime. Number three here on my list is the downtown. So when you come to New Bedford, you gotta tour the whole New Bedford downtown. A lot of history there. As you know, New Bedford is a very historical city here, and downtown has plenty of museums that you can visit. And there's a lot of stores, there's some restaurants there. So I would highly recommend really tour the whole downtown. Even if you're just visiting, you definitely got to check out downtown. In my opinion, I think New Bedford has the New Bedford downtown is one of the most beautiful downtown that I've seen around here in the South Coast. So I highly recommend you definitely tour the New Bedford downtown. Number four here on the list is, while you're touring downtown, I highly recommend you check out the Whale Museum. So the Whale Museum is right here located in downtown. It is a beautiful place to visit there. I take my kids there once in a while. It's such a great experience, to see the whales there in New Bedford at the Whale Museum. So I highly recommend you, if you have kids, take them there and spend some time, at the Whale Museum. I mean, New Bedford is packed with so many museums that you can visit. So if you're somebody maybe that is into history, you'll definitely love New Bedford. And there's a lot of Whale museums that you can visit. And I do apologize if it's kind of windy. Hopefully my microphone is not picking up too much wind sound, and as I'm walking right here at the beach, so I do apologize about that. Number four on my list is Wonder Bowl. if you enjoy bowling, which is, I really enjoy bowling here. I go almost every weekend. I take my kids, I go with my friends. It's the bowling is right here in the north area, and they open 7 days a week, and it's really, you know, if you enjoy bowling, I highly recommend you check them out. And like I said, if you're planning to visit New Bedford, these are some of the things that you can do when you move here. And you know, I get people reach out to me, they don't know the area, and you know, when I show them the area, and that's why I do this kind of videos too, to kind of show you around and what you can expect when you move here to New Bedford. But I highly recommend check out the Wonder Bowl. Even if you just come into New Bedford visiting for the weekends or for the week and you're looking for fun things to do, I highly recommend the bowling. It's super fun. They also have like a bar inside. They have some arcade games that you can play. You know, if you have kids, you know, it's a really nice place. When I take my son there, I take my nephews. We have a great time at the bowling. Where are we at? I think I'm on number 5. So number 5 is walking. So if you're somebody that, you know, if you're like me, you're very active, you like to stay outside, you like to run, you like to walk. You know, for me, I walk almost every morning. So New Bedford has plenty of walking trails here. There's some here near the beach, the Harbor Walking Trail. Beautiful. They built this maybe like 12-13 years ago. I remember me and my wife, when she was pregnant, we used to walk here almost every night. And if you ask me if it's safe, yes, it is safe. You can walk here during the day, during the night, and as I mentioned before, you can also ride your bike. Let me see if I can flip the camera. You can see this is a beautiful walking trails right here, right by the beach. And you know, summertime, you can come walk over here, get the fresh air from the ocean. And there's also some more walking trails on the other side. Yeah, there's another walking trail on the other side of the beach. This one is the east side of the beach, and then we have the west side. And there's more walking trails in the Bottomwood Park area too. So New Bedford is the walking score is really high, and it's a very walkable city here. And as I mentioned before too, it's easy to just walk around and get to places, as New Bedford is not a massive town. You know, it's not like Boston. It's you know, very quiet and very easy to get around. Number where am I? Number 6. Number 6 is sports. So as you know, Massachusetts, the sports is big here, and me, I really enjoy playing soccer. So if you're into sports, you will definitely gonna enjoy New Bedford, because we do play soccer a lot. As you know, New Bedford is built with you know, a lot of Portuguese, Cape Verdeans, and we have like people from like Guatemala, Mexico. So the soccer is pretty big here, and not only just the soccer, also the like American football and baseball too. So there's plenty of parks, there's plenty of fields here in New Bedford. So if you're into sports, you're definitely gonna enjoy here in New Bedford. And New Bedford is not a boring city. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do here in New Bedford. Right here at the Bottomwood Park, they have a big field there. People play football there. And also people play basketball, they play soccer there as well. So there's a lot of things that you can do here in terms of sports. And not only that, New Bedford is not that far from like the, what's that field? The football field, the Gillette Stadium. So over there too, sometimes I take my son, we go watch like a soccer game there, and you can watch American football there as well. I am a big soccer fan, and also my son loves playing soccer. So if you have kids that you know, if you have kids that they like to play soccer, you're definitely gonna enjoy New Bedford. You know, I have my son on a soccer program here, and he plays all the time. And like I said before, New Bedford is built with a lot of Portuguese people and Cape Verdean people here. So soccer is a big thing here in New Bedford. All right, so number 7 is eat seafood. So if you come to New Bedford, even if you're just visiting, and if you didn't eat seafood here, you are missing out big time. New Bedford has one of the best restaurants here when it comes to seafood, and me, I enjoy eating seafood. I wish I could eat seafood almost every day, and one of my favorite places to go eat seafood is the Black Whale right here in downtown. So if you ever visit New Bedford and you need a place to eat, and if you enjoy seafood, I highly recommend check out the Black Whale, one of my favorite restaurants here in New Bedford. And New Bedford has plenty of restaurants here. Sometimes it's very hard to choose because there's so many, you don't know where to go. You can go to North End, South End, West End. You're gonna find the restaurants almost everywhere. And sometimes you get fresh seafood that are caught the same day. And as you know, New Bedford here, when it comes to like fishing, it is big. So I highly recommend eat some seafood here in New Bedford, even if you're just visiting or if you're planning to move. Just letting you know that New Bedford has plenty of restaurants that you can eat seafood here. And number 9 here on the list is the zoo. If you visit New Bedford here, you gotta tour the zoo here in New Bedford. So it's right here on the west side of New Bedford, and right here at the Buttonwood Park, you gotta check out the zoo. Especially if you have kids, take them there, spend the day there. And while you're there too, there's also like some parks that you can take your kids, you can play, spend some time there, visit the animals. They have like elephants. They got plenty of animals that you can check out. And a lot of the time, then they take kids from school, and you can definitely check it out here. It's right here on Buttonwood Zoo Park. I think I did a vlog there last year. You can go to my channel and you can check that out. And I'm planning to do some more here this summertime. So I highly recommend you check out the zoo here in New Bedford. The last one that I have here on my list is Funzie Trampoline Park. So this one is one of my son's favorite places to go. I take him there once in a while. Here it's a big indoor trampoline park located right here on Kings Plaza. So if you are visiting New Bedford, or even if you're planning to move, I highly recommend you take your kids there. They will have a good time. And it's a massive indoor park there. It used to be the gym, the Workout World gym. I remember when I used to go there when it was a gym, but now it's a big indoor park. If you haven't been there, even if you're local, you're watching this video, and if you haven't been there yet, you're missing out big time. I highly recommend take your kids there. And also they book birthday parties there too. I actually did, I think I did my son's last birthday party there. I don't remember, but it is a very cool place there. In fact, we're actually going there tomorrow. That I'm gonna take my son and my daughter tomorrow there. They absolutely love that place. But I highly recommend. I think that was the end of my list. I don't know if I missed anything here that I have on my list, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any question, reach out to me anytime. And until then, also check out the last video I did here. You can check out the whole New Bedford playlist here, and if you want to learn more about New Bedford. But until then, I'll see you on the next video.